Why are some blackjack plays counterintuitive but mathematically correct? Imagine sitting at a blackjack table and feeling like you should do one thing but knowing the numbers tell you to do something else. That's because some plays in blackjack don't seem to make sense at first glance. They go against what your gut tells you, but they are actually the best moves when you look at the odds. It's a strange feeling, but understanding why it happens can really improve your game. Basic strategy is built on probability. It's a set of rules that tells you what to do in every situation based on the dealer's up card and your hand. These rules are made by analyzing millions of hands with computer simulations. They help you minimize the house edge, which is the casino's advantage over players. For example, if you have a hard 16 and the dealer shows a 10, basic strategy says you should hit. It feels risky because you might bust, but mathematically, hitting gives you a better chance of winning in the long run. Standing on 16 against a 10 is more likely to lose over many hands than hitting. Humans tend to trust their feelings, especially when they see a bad card or fear losing money. But feelings can be misleading because they focus on short-term results. If you hit and bust, it feels terrible, so many players avoid it. But they forget that sometimes standing on a weak hand is worse than risking a bust. For example, splitting 8s against a dealer 10 feels wrong because you're breaking up a decent hand. But basic strategy says to split because to hands starting with, it can beat the dealer's strong card better than one big hand of 16. When players count cards, they track the ratio of high to low cards left in the deck. This can change what the best move is. If the count shows lots of high cards remaining, some plays that seem strange become correct. For example, with a high count, it might be better to stand on 16 against a 10, even though basic strategy says to hit. These adjustments are based on precise calculations of how the remaining cards affect your chances of winning. It's counterintuitive because it goes against what you normally learn, but it's backed by math. At the table, sticking to basic strategy is your best bet for winning over time. It might feel wrong at first, but the numbers don't lie. Many players make mistakes by trusting their feelings or superstition instead of the math. For example, not doubling down on 11 against a 6 because you worry about the next card. But doubling down is the right move because it increases your chances of a big win. Similarly, always splitting aces and 8s is correct, even if your instincts tell you to keep the hand together. Understanding why some plays seem strange but are correct can give you an edge. It's about trusting the numbers over your feelings. When you learn and follow basic strategy, you're making decisions based on the best possible odds. Even when it feels wrong, remember that the math is on your side. Over time, these plays will help you keep more of your money and improve your chances of winning.